The first video, we got a Fern video. An American tourist sailed to North Sentinel and ended horribly. I seen this video. It's like a guy went there. Chad, this dumbass. You guys know North Sentinel Island, bro? The island where if you go close to it, they're gonna fucking kill you. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, if you go there, they're like, bro, now we gonna murder. This dude went there trying to push his religion on them. Are you stupid? Jesus is gonna be the one to save you, motherfucker. Nigga, are you dumb, bro? He went there trying to push religion on them. I mean, it was a good spirit. It's in good spirit, but pushing your religion onto someone who doesn't want to. Someone who pushes religion on you. I mean, when you push religion on people that don't want it to be pushed on them, it is very annoying to me, bro. Like, obviously, I respect your religion. You know what I'm saying? It's fine, but I want you to respect my opinion too, bro. Respect what I feel. Those people on the island, they don't even speak English. First off, second off, it doesn't even matter if it's a good spirit. You're trying to change the way another person. You're trying to convince another person that your way of thinking is better. That's how I see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I have my own thoughts. You have your own opinions, bro. Why are you trying to fucking push it on me when I didn't ask? It'd be different if I was like, yo, so what's with your religion? How would I benefit from being a part of your religious group? That would be different if they didn't try to convince me. But just convincing me to be to have the same beliefs as you without me even asking, like, unprovoked, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, bro. Yeah, spreading gospel is different, you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I love when people pray for me, or like when people I saw a video of a principal walking around the school praying for the students but like I was saying, I saw a video of a principal walking around the school hallways with crosses in his hand, just like praying for the whole school, like trying to spread, like, you know, the safety of God around the whole school. And I was like, bro, great on that guy, you know what I'm saying? Great on that guy. He's doing it with good spirit, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you don't believe in it. He's doing it because he wants you guys to be safe. Shit like that, I love it, bro. If someone fucking prays for me, I love it, bro. That means they care, you know what I'm saying? But don't try to make me believe what you believe in when I have my own belief. All right? Don't. All right, sorry for that little rant. An American tourist sailed to North Sentinel Island, chat. It ended horribly. Whoops.
John Allen Chau paddles through the Indian Ocean.
John Allen Chau.
He's on a holy mission, sent from God. As he nears the shore, he spots them.
I brought you guys
They are
fish!
shouting at him in a language he doesn't understand.
That should be the first indicator that you should leave, bro. They have bow and arrows pointed at you, they're damn near butt naked, and they're yelling at you in a language that you don't understand. Turn around.
He carefully listens to the sounds they make. In an attempt to greet them,
viewers.
he responds by imitating the sounds. They laugh. Then two come towards him. So he throws gifts wrapped around two large fish into the shallow water.
He's literally trying to start the Iron Era. He's trying to start. Oh, what the fuck? Pulled up Joe to see if he has 6.7K viewers, but he wasn't muted. But he's literally trying to start. He's trying to start the Iron Era in their fucking country, bruh.
Then he starts to sing Christian worship songs, and for a moment they pause. But his kayak scrapes onto the dead coral, forcing him to get out. And some of them are getting very close now. Suddenly, a child grabs
imagine how scary this is, bro.
Arrow, pulls back his bow, and shoots. John entered a forbidden place where time stands still. Outsiders like him are not welcome. North Sentinel Island.
I'll just block it, Elsie. You just put your hand up. You just put your hand up, Elsie. If they fucking shot an arrow, you just put your hand up. How's that shit going? That's just going.
It's one of the most secluded places on Earth. And it's home to a tribe that has lived in total isolation for tens of thousands of years. We don't know what language they speak, how many they are, or...
How big is North Sentinel Island, chat? How big is North Sentinel Island? North Sentinel Island... Oh, Sentinel Island size. This is it's 23 square miles? Oh my god. 23... Bruh. 23 square miles is so small. What the fuck? 23 square miles visualized. Let me see. I gotta see that visualized. Bro, that's just the size of San Francisco. What the fuck? It's so tiny. Oh my god. That shit is little, bro.
even what they call themselves. Over the years, contact attempts have ended in confusion, violence, and death. Myths, viral headlines, and speculation have turned North Sentinel into a modern-day internet legend.
It's a meme.
The real
Hold on,
story
chat, give me 1 second. I gotta put something here.
is much more nuanced. It's one of intrusive American tourists with Diet Cokes, ruthless Christian missionaries, abusive colonialists,
Yo, you think if you gave one of these North Sentinel Island people like a fucking sour warhead, like the candy, they would fucking die? You think they would? You think it's GG's, bro?
traumatized children, and a highly destructive obsession with the exotic.
Can it tweak out? Like, what would happen if we gave one of them an edible, bro? Like a weed edible, like a fucking 15 milligram edible. Imagine giving the one chip challenge when John visited North Sentinel.
The internet has a lot to say about North Sentinel Island.
They have a theory that North Sentinel Island is
Oh,
home
on your
to a
birthday?
top
Nice.
secret research facility.
There is an island in the Andaman chain called North Sentinel Island. They kill everybody who lands there, essentially.
Yeah. What really caught my eye was this circular building, 3 little offshoots coming off of it.
There's a building?
There's North Sentinel merch, Instagram pages, and fake Google reviews. Most of all, it's known for being dangerous.
Else we hitting
North
this up?
Sentinel has become a meme. In January 2025,
Oh, Chad, would you rather go to North Sentinel? North Sentinel Island or North Korea? Hmm? What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? What are y'all picking? What do you? Well, I don't know which one I'd pick, bro.
this American YouTuber entered the island. He filmed himself trying to make contact with the Sentinelese. As a peace offering, he left behind a can of Diet Coke, but he never actually made contact. Instead, he got arrested. Indian
still a banner
police are
plan on
currently
you?
investigating
Come
him
on,
for
bruh.
illegally trespassing in a strictly forbidden zone.
That's gonna get me murdered, bro.
He's likely facing up to 5 years in prison.
I think we live in a world where all we need to do is sort of flip open our laptop or look at our phone, and we can connect with just about anybody in the world, learn anything that we want to
so
learn,
fire.
see any place that we want to see. And yet there's still this one place
This
that's
is so intriguing. Like I wanna know what goes on in this island so fucking bad, bro.
isolated.
Like I wanna know so bad, but obviously I would never even attempt to go. But I wanna know so bad, bro. Like I wish I was a fly just flying around the island. I wish I was a bee on the island for one day, bro.
So it really is kind of the last place in some ways that's unexplored.
27-year-old man
on
being
our
curious,
planet.
Charo being an
North
idiot.
Sentinel is not what the internet paints it to be. To truly grasp it, we need to go back in time.
Grasp it
Quite
in your
far
hands.
back.
Firmly grasp it. Why does no one fly a drone? Because it's literally miles, like hundreds of miles off the coast.
It's the last ice age. A group of early humans set out from their home in Africa. It's still debated when exactly that took place, but it is believed to be between 40 and 60,000 years ago.
No, on a boat near you, there's a 100-mile parameter where you're not allowed to enter into those waters, or you go to jail.
They're among the first to migrate eastward across the vast Asian continent in search of more favorable climates, new food sources, and habitable
Yeah, they have
land.
there's like an
The
invisible,
world looks very
like
different.
wall around it.
Massive
that you
ice
can't go
sheets
into it.
cover parts of North
I
America and
apologize.
Europe.
Internet wrong.
Since much of Earth's water is locked in ice, sea levels are often far lower than they are today. What we now call the Asian continent stretches farther. Some islands are connected, and so these early humans walk. They cross landscapes long lost beneath the waves of what we now
They didn't walk across the water to get to the Philippines. No, they didn't. They didn't walk to get to the Philippines. No, they didn't, bro. They didn't do that, bro.
call the Indian
Yeah, bro.
Ocean. They likely
That's some bullshit. They didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm
use
saying.
vessels
Look,
like rafts
see?
or
They
canoes
didn't
to
walk.
hop from island to
You
island.
can't walk. You can't do that.
And their journey eventually brings them here.
North Sentinel.
We don't know when. Possibly up to
I feel
50,000
like
years.
right here, you see this little hook right here, this little hook beach. Yo, if you take a resort, put a resort here, right? Take a Walmart, put a Walmart in this area, bro. You're at a gold mine. You're making millions of dollars, bro. Millions of dollars, bro. Take a resort, put it on the edge here. You got this whole hook here where they're not gonna bother you. You take a Walmart, put it right next to you. You get anything you need at the Walmart, bro. Fire.
ago.
Fire.
Today it's the
Elite.
Andaman
Elite.
Archipelago.
Just bomb the island. What the fuck, Jesus? You terrorist? What do you mean? The fuck? Why would you do that?
Nestled in the Bay of Bengal. As thousands of years pass and the
Look at this, bro.
glaciers melt, the sea levels slowly rise. Bit by bit, their world shrinks. And what
Yeah, it's a
ultimately
little-ass
remains
island.
is a single remote island roughly the size of Manhattan.
The size
North
of
Sentinel.
Manhattan. I've walked the entirety of Manhattan before, bro.
We spent countless hours crafting these animations,
Yo, crispy ketchup.
researching, building,
Thank you.
refining, all to tell stories that matter. Maybe you're building something too, a product, a brand, a business. That's where Shopify
Oh no.
comes in.
Ah.
Business. We've built a professional scan this QR code.
Ad.
The exact origin of North Sentinel's
they ain't bothered- they
population
defend
is still a
themselves, bro.
mystery. No genetic material has ever been collected from the Sentinelese. But the DNA of neighboring Andamanese tribes has been studied. The Onge and Jarava are believed to be
The
closely
Onge.
related to the Sentinelese.
They're called the
Scientists
Onge.
found that their genes carry two rare variants not found in mainland India populations.
Sorry.
They are totally unique to the
guys.
Andamanese. That means they likely split off from other human populations very early on, between 25 and 42,000 years ago.
Damn.
Genetically, the Sentinelese are likely one of the most unique human tribes on Earth, which
Bro, I know they're fucking. Their muscle right here gotta be like fucking boulders, bro. When they fucking the way they pull those bows back, bro. I know they have fucking gigantic ass upper backs, bro. Oh my god, I know them niggas strong as fuck.
also
And I know they get their protein in, bro. They probably be hunting wild fucking boars and shit.
makes them one
Them
of the
niggas gotta
most
be strong.
vulnerable ones.
The hell? They're like you? Yeah, it might be like us.
This is John 2 years before his journey to North Sentinel Island. He's 24 years old, raised in a Christian household. He went to an evangelical high school, just like his
Eating
father.
bugs. Bugs got protein, bro.
He's known for two passions, the outdoors and
God.
Jesus Christ. John is deeply interested in
That's fire,
missionary
baby.
work. Though his parents are Christian as well, they don't share his enthusiasm,
They live in an 18
especially
BC.
his father. But John seems to genuinely enjoy immersing himself in evangelical doctrine. Right now, he's browsing through the Joshua Project. That's a Christian missionary database which tracks so-called unreached people groups. One
Joshua.
entry is about North Sentinel.
Sentinelese people need to know that the creator God exists.
Like, no, they don't. Why do you feel the need to tell them that God exists, bro? They've been living on that island for thousands of years without any issues, bro. They don't give a fuck that God exists. Even if God doesn't exist, they don't give a. Why do you feel the need to go tell them that, bro? They don't care, bro.
And that he loves them and paid the price.
There's this guy. There's this invisible guy that you guys can't see. Listen, obviously, I'm never gonna doubt someone's religion. You believe in God, you believe in God. But imagine from their perspective. There's an invisible guy that you guys can't see. He's up there. He loves you. Okay? Fuck.
For their sins.
In his eyes, he's saving them. Yeah, in fucking Hitler's eyes, he was cleansing the world. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, SFG. It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that.
We don't know much about the Sentinelese. The entire population is possibly somewhere
It don't work like that, man.
between 80 and 100 people. Their language remains a complete mystery. No one,
Well, I'm gonna
not
call you SFG.
even neighboring tribes, can understand it. No
They
one
probably,
knows
and,
what
Max, and they probably already believe in some shit, Max.
they call themselves. They live in small huts grouped tightly together. Overall, they're
Just
quite
kidnap
crafty.
one.
Wooden buckets, bows, arrows, all self-made with raw materials from the island. In the jungle, they hunt pigs. Along the reefs, they fish. They also eat local fruits and
Nah,
raw honey.
they probably so healthy, bro. Their bodies are probably so fucking healthy, bro.
The Sentinelese are taller, more muscular, and overall healthier than their neighbors.
They don't got no MSG in their food. They don't got no fucking added sodium, no extra sugar. They got regular ass food, bro. They got health food.
A tsunami wreaked havoc in the region in 2004, but the Sentinelese miraculously survived.
What?
Experts believe this may have to do with their indigenous knowledge
Them
system.
niggas climbed up the trees,
Foresight
bro.
and wisdom is passed down from generation to generation. But this was perhaps the strangest discovery in a Sentinelese village.
Watch a video of a dude that went to North Sentinel.
A wooden board, about 52 by 30 centimeters big, with 64 alternating squares. It looks exactly like a chessboard.
They playing
Did the
checkers and chess.
Sentinelese carve it themselves? Or did it wash up from the sea? No one knows.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they definitely are very, very smart. They just don't have, obviously, they don't have modern knowledge, but they are very smart. They have to be. All these years, they have to be smart.
No other Andaman tribe has ever shown
Didn't have
evidence
baddies
of
there? Go
playing
check
games
out,
like
James.
chess. John has been obsessed with the Sentinelese for years now. The Missionary website advises so-called prayer points.
Pray that the
Prayer points, bro? Us is what level you think they're prayer? What level you think prayer they got? Bro, prayer points? What level is their prayer?
Indian government will allow Christians
Oh my
to
God.
earn the trust of the
RuneScape chat, they
Sentinels
got 70 prayer. You think they could use piety, bro? I wonder if they could use. I wonder if they could use chivalry.
people, and that they will be permitted to live among them. Pray that God will open doors to Sentinelese people to receive the gospel message.
John could be the first one that brings Christianity to them. In fact, he thinks it's his calling.
God, I thank you for choosing me before I was even yet formed in my mother's womb, to be your messenger of your great news to the people of North Sentinel Island.
The
Like, bro.
Sentinelese certainly didn't express any desire to be converted. Their experience with intruders has been, well, pretty terrible. It's the year 1880. A Sentinelese family walks through the jungle. Suddenly, they hear voices through the bushes.
That's probably so
Unfamiliar voices.
scary, bro. Oh my god.
For weeks now, strange white men have been fighting their way through the jungle on the island. They carry weapons and seem to be looking for inhabitants.
Bro, imagine you're somewhere and you hear like a foreign sound that you've never heard before, and like in your like that's scary, bro.
When they approached one of their villages some days earlier,
Threw
the
nuts at them?
Sentinelese ran away.
Oh, I thought they threw
Now,
nuts at them.
suddenly, they stand face to face. Ready to defend his family,
good,
the
nigga?
old man reaches for an arrow. The armed intruders rapidly encircle the Sentinelese family.
You too, Kobe.
They are led by the man in the center.
That nigga was sweaty.
His name is Morris Vidal Portman, and he's been searching for them for a long time. Portman is a 20-year-old British officer put in charge to oversee.
Bro, they got time, bro. Those guns back in the day used to... Why does it say 6'7" in the bottom left corner of the screen? Why does it say 6'7" down there? Oh my god. Why is that down there? Why is that? I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Why is that there, bro? L clip farm. How am I clip farming? There's 6'7" in the bottom left. Why is it there? What the fuck? What relevancy does that have to the video?
The Andaman
It's
Islands
just
under
sitting
colonial
there.
rule. He is fascinated with the indigenous tribes in the area.
I didn't put it there, bro.
While
It's a-
staying
I didn't put it there, Chad. It's a part of the video.
in
Look.
rule. He is fascinated
Look.
officer put in charge to
6'7".
oversee the Andaman Islands under colonial rule. He is fascinated with the indigenous tribes in the area.
That all makes sense, Chad. You guys think the North Sentinel people know about the 6'7" meme?
While staying in Port Blair, the capital city of the Andaman Islands, he immersed himself in the study of the Andamanese people. Culture, food, crafts, and tattoos. Everything is carefully
Tattoos.
documented in his notebooks. He arranges young Andamanese men for the camera, posing them in unnatural, almost performative ways. He likes to surround himself with a group of Andamanese convicts
Yo, you think anybody in this island ever had a low taper fade, bro?
servants. He calls them junglies. But there's one place he hasn't conquered so far, North Sentinel Island. To him, it's the last great mystery of the archipelago. He's obsessed with the Sentinelese, convinced that he could be the first white man they'll ever meet.
I mean,
He's tried
probably.
to contact them before and failed. But now,
I don't know, Kobe.
he has a new plan. As the old Sentinelese man draws his arrow, one of the intruders jumps on his back. The three Sentinelese have wrestled down
Like,
and
bro,
taken,
come on, man.
torn
Leave
from
them
the only
alone,
home
bruh.
they've ever known. Portman has them brought back to his ship. Three
These fucking colonizers, bro. God damn. Annoying as hell. Leave them alone, bruh.
Sentinelese children are already on board, captured earlier. The islanders don't understand who these men
So
are
annoying,
or
bruh.
what they want. Portman takes them back to Port Blair. Here, he keeps them
So
at his
annoying.
house to study them closer. The
Oops,
Sentinelese
sorry.
become very sick right away.
Of course.
Within just a few days, the old man and the woman die. Most likely, they were exposed to microbes and diseases their immune
that they've never had before.
system couldn't handle. Now, it's just the four Sentinelese children without the elders. A few days later, they're sent back to the island, overloaded with gifts. Portman hopes they'll return to their people as willing ambassadors. The children might have carried the very microbes that killed the man and the woman. We don't know what happened to them afterwards. Infections remain one of the greatest dangers to isolated tribes. Many have never been exposed to common viruses like the flu or even a cold.
Bro, you give them a cold, they're dead. That's like in 1542 when somebody would get a fever and that was it. They would start planning their funeral. You wake up and you're sweating a little bit extra, bro. That's it. All right, guys, we're planning a funeral, bro. That's it. Like, bro, you can't expose them to a cold, bro.
Their immune system simply can't cope. What's harmless to the rest of the world could be deadly for them. A single infection from an outsider could wipe out an entire tribe.
Insane,
In the 16th century, Spanish colonizers brought diseases to South America, likely without realizing it. In some regions, entire populations were cut in half. Andaman tribes were affected by this too. The Onge and Jarava have seen a dramatic collapse in their population. In 1901, the Onge numbered around 670. Today, barely.
Obviously now, everyone has a right to live, except for people that do fucking heinous crimes like that. But everyone has a right to live, and you feel like if you kill somebody, you're ending their life short because everyone has a purpose now. Back in the day, your only purpose was survival, bro.
100 remain. Colonial intrusion, infectious diseases, and the steady loss of their land have all played a role in their decline. And Portman himself played a crucial role. According to historian Adam Goodhart, he was
very much a participant in and at least complicit with the genocide
I'm a big fan of Adam
against
Goodhart.
the Andaman Islanders that was committed by the British in the 1800s. Somebody who was involved in exploitation, including sexual exploitation and
Sexual exploitation of them is
and physical abuse of the native people. And really, if it had been up to Portman, it probably would have happened to the Sentinelese as well, because he tried repeatedly to invade the island as he had done with many other groups and to bring them
especially after what they just said, bro. Why are you saying W kidnap idea? No, bro. Kobe, think of it 100 biddies.
Into submission to British rule.
Years later, Portman himself would admit that his actions may have sealed the Sentinelese distrust of outsiders for good.
Damn, that became an
John
aggressive.
finds himself blindfolded on a dirt road somewhere in the state of Kansas. He was put there and left alone. In the woods nearby, he finds a village. The inhabitants of the village appear to be some kind of native tribe, but not really.
Yeah, like Jay, why are you being weird, bro?
The village is fake, and the inhabitants are actors with costumes. All of this is part of his training. John joined a secretive boot camp for Christian missionaries. All Nations is a religious organization that trains people like John for their quests, and he is right in.
Bro, there's an actual fucking company that trains people to go visit places that are like to go push religion on people that don't give a fuck about it. Oh my god.
In the middle of an exercise. His task is to preach the teachings of Jesus to the isolated tribe he considers unholy heathens. The fake village people act as if they're hostile, aggressively threatening him with fake spears, speaking gibberish. To John, this is the ultimate test that will prepare him for his big mission on North Sentinel. He knows the danger of setting foot on the island. He
Elsa, didn't you apply to be one of those people?
knows it could cost him his life. In 1974, a National Geographic film crew tried to meet Sentinelese face-to-face on camera for the first time.
Yo, we got coconuts for you, even though you probably grow coconuts in your island and have all the food and the fruit and everything you need. We got coconuts. They might have a common cold on them, so make sure you wash them before you eat them or you might die.
The Sentinelese spotted the boat from afar and waved their arms, mocked the outsiders, and shot arrows at the crew. They clearly did not want visitors.
I'm hungry.
7 years later, a cargo ship named Primrose ran aground on a reef on North Sentinel during a terrible storm. At first, the crew was probably relieved to be near dry land. But just 2 days later, they sent.
Damn, how unfortunate is that, bro? Your boat ends up in a storm, and then it just floats to North Sentinel Island, bro. That is unfortunate, bro.
And a desperate cable.
Wild men, estimate more than 50, carrying various homemade weapons, are making 2 or 3 wooden boats, worrying they will board us at sunset. All crew members' lives not guaranteed.
That is unfortunate,
But because of the weather conditions, rescue missions failed. So the crew had to guard the ship with a flare gun, axes, and some lengths of pipe. But before it got to an actual fight, the crew was finally evacuated by helicopter. But still, John is determined to go. To him, North Sentinel may be Satan's last stronghold, and he could be their savior.
I think I might die tomorrow, and I wish I could have had more time.
Then don't do it. What do you mean? I think, is it that important for you to spit the fucking gospel of God to these people that don't care? That you're willing to die to do it? Bro, what in the God complex am I watching? Oh my God, people are so dumb. Nah, that's extremely egotistical, bro.
To express my thanks to you.
Holy shit.
Now John is out of his kayak and
I
an arrow
have
is
a
fired
book.
at him.
Kill him, please.
Miraculously, it only
Oh
pierces
my
his
God,
Bible.
bro. Kill him.
He's unharmed, at least according to John's diary. It's unclear if his Bible actually saved him. It could well have been a bit of
Bro is lying. He's fucking lying. That Bible didn't save him, bro. He got shot.
storytelling
Or it missed.
on his side. What's clear? The Sentinelese chase him into the water. In panic, he swims away towards a boat out at sea. It belongs to local Indian fishermen. Before setting off for North Sentinel Island, John had paid the fishermen a $325 bribe to take him there. They departed from Port Blair towing a kayak.
If it hit his Bible, if it hit his Bible, it must have been a sign from God to fucking leave, dummy. Get the fuck out of there, bro. And if you're that fucking adamant about God being your savior, leave.
Behind it, the one John would use to make his approach to the island. Back on the boat, John takes stock of the situation. His Pelican case is gone.
545.
He had to leave it behind
546.
when he fled. It included a first aid kit, clothes, other essentials, and his passport. He had previously hidden another case on shore when he first landed to scout out the cove in the early morning. It is unknown if the Sentinelese found both cases, especially the one he hid might still be there to this day. Without his passport, he can't easily travel back to the US. For John, it's just another reason to stay and pursue his mission further. But the Sentinelese made it very clear. They do not want him there. And John really doesn't want to die.
I don't want to die. You just... if this guy's dead, I wish I go back in time. I wish I go back in time to where he was and smack the shit out of him. To when he was alive.
Yet, he decides to give it another try.
You guys might think I'm crazy in all this,
Oh
but I
my
think it's
God,
worth it to
bro.
declare Jesus to
This is
these
so
people.
stupid,
Please
man.
do not be angry at them or at God if I get killed.
I'm angry at
Don't
you.
retrieve my body. Soli de Gloria, John Chau.
That's not nice.
November
Hey, man.
16th,
Not a nice guy
2018.
then.
6:20 in the morning.
The next day, John
It's just what he's doing to me is just so aggressively egotistical, like Gerb said, aggressively egotistical, because he thinks that his way is better than the way that they're living right now, and he is willing to die because he thinks that his thought process and what he believes in is more important than what they already have going on.
takes the supposed pierced Bible
So in my eyes, he's an awful person for that.
as a sign.
Not awful person, but he has a God complex.
Today, he believes, is the day he will start to bring Jesus to the Sentinelese. This time, he tells the fishermen to leave without him. Next, he strips down to his underpants in an attempt to gain the tribe's trust. Then he steps back into the water and starts swimming. The island is just within reach.
Oh, one of the cats pooped.
There are no records of what exactly happened that day. The only thing we know for sure is the outcome. One day passes. The fishermen return and look for John.
2018.
He's nowhere to be seen.
November 17th,
Then
2018.
suddenly they spot something. A group of
your
Sentinelese
homie?
emerge from the tree,
This your dog right here?
dragging John's dead body across
This your
the
boy
sea.
right here? Come save him. Come save y'all boy. Come get his ass.
No words, no mercy. The message is clear. He crossed a line
That's so
he was
scary. That is scary, bro. That is so scary, bro.
never meant to cross. John
That is
Allen Chau's
scary,
death
bro.
in 2018 made global news.
I don't think he deserves death. I don't think he deserved death at all. Definitely not. But he knew that it was coming. He still did what he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he deserved to die. No, I definitely don't think that. I mean, I definitely don't think they deserve to die.
Some called him a dumb American, a deluded idiot. John's father, a Christian
But he was fucking dumb.
himself, doesn't share this view. He blames evangelicals' extreme Christianity for his son's death. In an email to The Guardian, he called religion the opium of the masses. The evangelical organization that trained him depicted John as a martyr. In a statement, they said, "The privilege of sharing the gospel has often involved great cost."
Yeah, it's hard to feel sympathy for him because he did it to himself.
A long time ago, a group of scientists actually managed to make peaceful contact with the Sentinelese after decades of trying. But these same scientists eventually pushed for the island to be under India's protection. Driven by concerns for the tribe's health, the island has been off limits since the late 90s. All anthropological work stopped. No more expeditions, no more gifts, no more visits.
I can see why
And
you
to
said
us, that's a good thing. After all, the North Sentinelese never asked for any of this.
They just want to hang out, bro. Like, look at this, bro. Obviously, this is the 3D rendering, but come on, man. Just people alone. Yo, W video.